What is up, my magic malcontents? Risen Dragon here with yet another fun deck tech for you. It's been about a week. Life got a little crazy, but I'm back and ready to go. And today we are looking at a Gruul build that it gets bigger, it gets better as it goes. So let's just dive right into it. It centers around counters and spot removal, two things that everybody likes. And by counters, I mean +1/+1 counters. So let's get into it. We have some basic spot removal with Flame Blessed Bolt. Deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker, and if it dies, we exile it instead. Well, that's alright. Great 2-drop. We have Kumano faces Kakazan. We all know what this does. Its first chapter deals 1 damage to opponent and each planeswalker they control. The next chapter is when we cast our next creature spell. It comes in with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And then the third, it transforms into Etching of Kumano. And if a creature dealt damage this turn by a source you controlled would die, the exile instead. You might be saying, well, why do this? Well, you never know when this is going to hit the field. We're running to Play with Fire. Again, that's one we can deal 2 to the face and scry 1, or we just deal 2 to whatever creature they have going for them. We are playing 3 Tamiyo Safekeeping to prevent ourselves from being played with fire, or abraded, or rending flamed. But again, also gain some life too. Shivan Devastator. Again, the big thing with this one is it enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. We can ramp into stuff, and you'll see how we do that later, but a nice little hasty finisher, or a nice little mid-game one, or a nice early one. Who knows? We have 3 Abrades, deals 3 damage to target creature, or destroy target artifacts. We know that artifacts are a big thing in this build, or in this meta so far, so good card to have on hand. We are running 4 Quirion Beast Callers. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. When it dies, you distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target creatures you control, where X is the number of +1/+1 counters on Quirion Beast Caller. We are running 2 Rending Flames because Sheoldred's a thing. We are running 4 Kodama of the West trees because, again, modified creatures you control have trample, and when they deal combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card, then put it onto the battlefield tapped. So these things do matter. Okay, we are going to be running a lot of modified creatures in this build. So big addition to this. We're running Arbalest Engineers, and this is a really, I think, flexible, underrated card, because when it enters the battlefield, it can deal 1 damage to any target. We can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and it gains trample and haste until end of turn, or we create a tapped Power Stone token. Now, here's the thing. We're not running a ton of non-artifact spells, but the point is, it can't be cast, we're not running a ton of artifacts. We're not running any artifacts. So really, it's the first 2 here, the dealing of the damage or buffing up our creatures, that we really like about Arbalest Engineers. Because we're running a lot of counters, we're running 2 Thundering Raijus and 2 Halana and Alina partners. Alright, Thundering Raiju, whenever it attacks, it's got haste. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control other than the Thundering Raiju. We're also with Halana and Alina partners. They have First Strike and Reach. We're not running a lot of flyers. No flyers in this build, except for the Shivan Devastator, my bad. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, put X +1/+1 counters on another target creature you control, where X is Halana and Alina's power. That creature gains haste until end of turn. Sideboard, because we do run best of 3. We're running 2 Play with Fires, 1 more Abrade, 2 more Rending Flames. We are running 2 Jaya Fire Negotiators, because we are running quite a bit of spot removal, so she could come into play maybe in place of, say, if we're not running against a lot of artifacts or creatures, then say, a Braid or any of our removal spells. Tail Swipe for fighting. Alright, we also have 1 more Tamiyo Safekeeping, Broken Wings, because we're not running a ton of flyers. We can swap this easily out with like a Play with Fire or an Abrade, that sort of thing. Plus, we are running a lot, or not Abrade, any of our spot removals, so our 1-drops. So anyways, because of the fact that there are lots of artifacts, enchantments, and creatures with flying, we do want to have that. And Burn Down the House, let's go down, Burn Down the House for our board sweepers. So this is the deck. I call it Gruul Devastation. Let's apply the styles, because we like that. For those of you that have not seen any of my videos before, we do a best of 1 and we do a best of 3, just so you can see how the deck performs in both of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the devastating games. We're against Metazi Niker. And this is a good keep because we've got... I think what we do is we hold off on casting Kumano right off the bat, because I think we want to see what they've got, which is that. And we're going to go right to the face. Boom. Gain life. Ah, Kodama is always a good one. And now here we do... we do Kumano. Whomp. Boom. There we go. Now, let's see what they do. Is this a control build? If they show us any white sources, then that is... oh, no, okay. Fairy Vandal, eh? Alright, well then. Cool stuff. Alright. So, ooh, Siobhan Devastator, huh? So here's what we do. We do this. Do we do the Arbalest? I think we do, because we want to get that trample damage through. And we want a nice, beefy 4-4 coming at you. Coming at you hot! They take 4. Big damage! Alright, cool stuff. So, now the downside is we gotta survive a, removal spell. And they don't have it. Okay. So that's transformable. And into that, we do this. In theory, yep. Okay. What? Swing it. Big damage! Rumpin'! What? Take a forest. Oh. Ah, modified. Dang it. That's all good. That's all good. What do you have, Medizini Niger? Ah, you have a Shieldred. That's why we need Rending Flame. Rending Flame. Ah, I could have blocked with a Kodama. Okay, that's alright. Play with fire is fun. So here we go. Wonk. Let's see. What do we do? I think what we do is this. We're going to do 2. Wonk. There we go. We are going to swing in with this and this. And... yeah. Do I do that? Yeah, we do that. Because now, if they block this with this, gives us some flexibility to do some removal here. So... and also, too, we could do a play with fire on the Shieldred if he decides to block it, which he does. Okay. Yoink. Well, you get played with fire. You got the played! And now we romp! Romp! We ramp into stuff. Doing my best mono black magic impression. I hope that none of that is copyrighted, by the way. Oh, let's see. What do we got going on here? Okay, you're eyeing a few things here, so that makes me nervous in the service. That's okay, though. Alright, boom. Oh, nuts, I should have cast the query on first. That's okay, though. That's okay, because now what we do is this. We swing it. Big damage! Shivan Devastator. Boom. That goes bye-bye. Okay. Well, they need a board wipe. Or some sort of exiling effect, because they are dead. If they don't do something about getting rid of one of my creatures, they are dead. Or they need a board wipe. They need a board wipe. Eltai Resurrected. Okay. That's fine, because what I'll do is I will just cast that. Okay, you know what? Tamio's safekeeping. Boom. I'm fine with that. Alright. Let's go the best of 3. We are against Griffith. For our best of 3 matchup. We are on the draw. I'm getting it down. We're on the draw. Okay, this is not a bad keep. Not a bad keep. We do have some spot removal, early threat. Oh, okay. Well, You know what? I think we're going to hang on to that. That's why. Joink, bye. Joink. Away we go. Ballast Engineers. Well, guess what? Kumano comes down. Boom. There we go. This could be a tough matchup for us. If they've got counter magic, that's never usually a good thing. So we're going to kind of play around this a little bit tentatively here. Here's what we're going to do. We're only going to do this for 1. Because I think they might have... no, they don't. Okay. That works. We're only going to play it for 1. So now they've got spot removal. More than likely they've got the spot removal. So they'll do that. Oh, okay. You gonna let me have it? You let me have it? I mean, if not, it's fine, because what I'll do is just do Tamiyo safekeeping. Or do I want to do that? Do I want to put down a Kumano? No, I don't want to do that yet, because I want to see what we get on the draw, and also, too, I am trying to play around a counter here. Well, if this is like a prowess deck, that is a fun deck to play. We did a video. That was our last video, I think. I have to double check that, but... Let's do Griffith. Alright, so let's see. Alright, well, that's interesting. So now they're going to do that. Alright, well, let's put down Kumano and just see what happens here. They could end up countering it. No, I'm okay with that. Alright, we're not going to do Arbalest Engineers at this point, so we want an extra counter. Do they have a flash spell of some sort? Okay, I mean, they're gonna take the damage. Okay, they're down to 12. Or are they playing around the Tamiyo safekeeping? That's the next thing. Are they reading the card or just playing with me? Or is it both? Alright. Odd game so far. I'm liking it, though. Now, let's see if this happens. I think this is going to get countered. Very sure this is going to get countered. No? Really? Okay, well. That's going to come in... I should have put it on that, but I want to deal max damage here. Max damage! I know that guy. Max damage. Nice guy. Likes to do a lot of damage. Alright. Silver Scrutiny, huh? Oh, okay. Interesting. So, I'm going to swing in. They're going to take a ton of damage here. We do have a Tamiyo safekeeping, so if they cast a Burn Down the House, or some other sort of mass removal, then we're in good shape because we have the Tamiyo safekeeping. Though in all seriousness, yeah, Fading Hope, no. Or do they counter that? Please counter that, because you're going to be dead next turn anyways. In theory, you are. Aha! Okay, well, you're dead and you're just dead. Even if you well, maybe not, because we've got the... if they play Burn Down the House, they've got the option to do the... Well, if they have that option, then... Okay, well, Brotherhood's End. Okay, so that's fun. Alright, well... Let's see if they have any counter magic here, or the Fading Hope, which is likely. Yep, there it is. Okay. That is fine. They'll take 2. Kind of stinks, but that's alright. I don't think I put that down. No. 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 Not yet. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, Strangle, that's fine. Alright, I'm fine with that. If we top deck a Haughty Jin. Oh, that's fun. Not really, though, because you just die. Dead. You're dead! I want him dead. Dead, I tell you, dead. Bye. Let's go to the second game. Alright. Second game. I think we put in 1 Rending Flame, we take out an Abrade, and I think that is going to make us hunky-dory here. So, Brotherhood's End is an interesting card. I saw that last night, and I'm thinking to myself, what can I do with that? This potential, we're keeping it. Because Kumano into Shivan Devastator, pretty good combo there. Well, now that changes something. Let's do this instead. Reason being, and my thought process is this. We put down a Kumano, and if they counter it... Nope, okay. 1 damage. And, yeah, we don't want to put down the Shivan Devastator quite yet. But also, 2, we can put down an Arbalest Engineers and swing in for a 4-4. Or we do that. Yeah, we can't do that, though. Dang it. Oh, no, cancel. We do that. Womp, womp, womp. And there comes a Fading Hope. Yeah, oh, Rending Flame. Oh, no. That's no fun. All right, well, that's always a drag. Let's see. Flame Blessed Bolt. There's that. Yeah, we do have Shivan Devastator. We can get in for quite a bit here. Yeah, we can get in for quite a bit here. If they don't counter it, of course. They don't counter it. All right. This deck is... It's got potential to be, like, relentless, too. So that's always a plus. Okay. Well, let's go to the postmortem as we rank into silver. Woohoo. Quick video tonight, kids. All right, postmortem time. Let's go. So I don't think you really got to see what this deck could do as far as, like, you know, Thundering Raiju and all these things. Certainly you saw what potential it has, and I think that certainly, you know, this is a fun... It's a fun build. I love playing it, and, you know, I don't even think we saw the Beast Caller either, but, hey, I mean, the way we played it, really, really good. We've got enough spot removal to keep people honest. We've got big threats, or threats that we can put down and make it big, and just a really, really, really fun deck. So I'm really glad I did a video on this. Again, sorry for the delay. Life got in the way. Tomorrow night we've got, like, school holiday concerts and stuff, so Thursday night and Friday... though I actually can't do Friday night because I'm hanging out with a friend, but... Risen Dragon has friends? Really? Thought that I just played Magic the whole time. No, Thursday night we'll do a video. So, if you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a subscribe. As always, my Magic Miscreants, may all your draws be godlike, may all your spells hit the board. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.